Hello, I wanted to do a review on Love and Hip Hop Season 13, Episode 4. I wanted to talk about, well, the first thing I wanted to say is that Zayn's wife, Ashley, how she confronted Rasheeda. I wasn't really expecting that, but Rasheeda and Kirk have been really two-faced. They talk a lot of crap in their confessionals, so I'm glad that somebody finally confronted them. And I was surprised because I don't see really anybody confronting them. I mean, Yandy did, but then Rasheeda lied a lot, so I don't blame Yandy. Rasheeda did lie, and Yandy didn't know what to believe, but nobody really confronted her the way Ashley did. Like, she didn't really let Rasheeda get away with it, so I have to commend Ashley on that, even though she's like a new person to the Love and Hip Hop show. Yeah, I have to commend Ashley on how she confronted Rasheeda and she didn't really let her get away with it. But I have to say I do understand, I kind of understand, yeah, I do understand Rasheeda, because Ashley was kind of, talking crap first, and I think, like, her husband, Zayn, told her, like, you need to go call Rasheeda. And I think that there might have been some jealousy on Ashley's part because her man's telling her to call another woman. So there might be like some jealousy on Ashley's part. And so she started shading Rasheeda, like Rasheeda's not nothing. So I do understand Rasheeda. It's not fair just to blame everything on Rasheeda and on one person. So if Ashley was the one doing it first, and I didn't really hear Ashley take ownership. Yeah, I didn't really hear Ashley take ownership, really, but she right away wanted to know about Kirk and Rasheeda. I think a lot of the cast member females are a little jealous of or she wanted to know about Yandy and Medicis. I think a lot of the castmates are very jealous of Yandy and Medicis and Kirk and Rasheeda because they are married and they have been married for so long, even though Rasheeda and Kirk are a little two-faced and they do talk crap, but I do think that there is some jealousy there and people are like loving the fact that Medicis is having these affairs, or it's kind of two-faced-ish of the people like in the Love and Hip Hop cast. I think there is some jealousy for Yandy. Yeah, I think that there's some jealousy for Yandy with the cast, and I do feel for Yandy. That must suck to, have a lot of haters come after you, and then to turn out the person that you're close to, like Rasheeda, is also a hater. So, and two-faced, and Rasheeda and her husband are talking crap about Yandy and Medicis. Yeah, I think that there's some jealousy for Yandy with the cast, and I do feel for Yandy. That must suck to, have a lot of haters come after you, and then to turn out the person that you're close to, like Rasheeda, is also a hater. So, and two-faced, and Rasheeda and her husband are talking crap about Yandy and Medicis. So I feel bad for Yandy. I do think there's a lot of jealousy surrounding Yandy and Medicis because they have been married for so long. And with this whole Medicis sending voicemails to different girls or whatever, I mean, I feel like when you're in a long-term relationship or marriage, yeah, sometimes you get into fights with your partner, or maybe there's times where it's not good and somebody steps out, or you talk to different people, and sometimes even cheating happens. But at the end of the day, if those two people choose each other and they're with each other, then that's what it is, But I do think there's just a lot of jealousy. People are jealous of Yandy and Medicis because they have been married for so long, and it's really, really messy that Rasheeda is sending the voice. So Rasheeda and Kirk are still talking about Yandy and Medicis. Rasheeda still brought it up. It's like, you should just say no comment if you were really friends with Yandy. What did Yandy do to you that was so bad? I know that Jasmine had texts of Kirk, and Yandy was saying she doesn't want to see the texts, that's her friend. And, she didn't gossip about Rasheeda and Kirk or nothing. But now that it's the other way around, there's proof. Rasheeda is like loving it, she's spreading it, while Yandy defended Rasheeda, so that's pretty messed up of Rasheeda. I do think that Rasheeda deserves an ass beating from Yandy. There's no reason why Rasheeda still needs to be talking about it. She should just say no comment if she was really friends with Yandy. What did Yandy do to Rasheeda anyways? All she did was catch Rasheeda in 2 lies, and even though she catched her, yeah, I'm still not understanding what Yandy did to Rasheeda. I understand that Yandy, all Yandy did was catch Rasheeda in 2 lies, and it was by accident. It was because the other girl, the rapper, told Yandy, and so that's all she did. And even when she caught Rasheeda in those lies, she still didn't cuss her out, she still didn't disrespect her, she still didn't put her hands on her. She just let Rasheeda walk away, and that was really it. I mean, I don't understand why Rasheeda is mad at Yandy. Maybe she's just mad. Rasheeda is just mad that she got caught talking crap and being two-faced. Yeah, I'm still not understanding what Yandy did to Rasheeda, other than, Rasheeda getting caught. And even though she got caught, Yandy still didn't do anything to her. So I'm not understanding what Yandy did to Rasheeda. I think that Rasheeda is just jealousy, and she probably always had this for Yandy, but it's starting to come up now because that's the only reason why Rasheeda would be spreading rumors about Mendices and everything that's going on. I think that Rasheeda does have some jealousy. Kirk and Rasheeda have jealousy for Mendices and Yandy. I'm glad that Jock confronted Kirk about talking crap about Mendices and Yandy, and because it needs to be confronted. Like, Rasheeda and Kirk are doing Yandy and Mendices dirty, so I'm glad Jock, confronted him. Like, you need to have a talk with Mendices and Yandy. And Kirk looked scared as hell. Kirk looked like he was gonna poop in his pants. Like, his face, Kirk looked scared, and that should be rightfully so, because you guys are talking crap about people that did nothing to you. And the only reason why Jasmine is coming after Yandy is because Yandy defended Rasheeda and said, I don't want to see none of the texts, and she did that big old thing at that party. And now Jasmine wants revenge, and it was because Yandy was defending Rasheeda.